98 points in a season opener is the most in program history. The previous was 90, and that was the first ever game in 2002-03. Career high 27 for Zach. He had 26 last year. And FGCU now 69-4 under Joe when leading at the half. And Ricky wanted me to tell you that's the first time he's ever fouled out. We'll start with Coach and then open it up to questions.
And in 9 minutes too, you didn't add that part, but either. I thought, you know, it's, in some regards it's ugly when you look at the defensive stats. I think this early in the year when you play a team that's as skilled as these guys, you're going to put yourself in harm's way. I mean, there's a lot of teachable moments off this tape. I thought that both teams competed. I think there's some good things that we can take from this. There's also some things we obviously need to correct when you give up 56% in the second half. I thought it was, we were putting a little bit of a different bind with the lineups and the lineups we had, because we had to play small at times, which is fine. We like that, and we're going to do it throughout the year. But I thought Zach, Brandon, I thought Ricky gave us good minutes, and I thought De Niro really gave us some minutes that we needed a little bit of a lift too. So I thought everybody contributed. Carlisle, CT, I thought everybody did a pretty good job, especially on the offense.
And you were able to test the waters with some new guys. You mentioned Ricky, but you know Ernst gave you a couple of good minutes, and De Niro with some really important threes.
And you know, and it's Christian didn't Carlisle didn't get to play much last year, so it was good to see him get a chance. And he's been getting better. Guys know they had to practice against him every day. And he's getting better and better. We need him to do that. And we had some more buys when we get Sean healthy, and it was also difficult because we had to play unconventional, so we couldn't play some of our other bigs. Ryan's going to be a good player. Darnell's going to be a good player. It's just hard matchups to play the game with this.
What's the status on Sean while I'm thinking of it?
Day to day.
Okay.
Hopefully, you know, you're going to see them all. He's continuing to get better because we're not. It's one of those deals to grow the tolerance as soon as he can.
Talking to Muller, he was very upset about his defense, of course, but he was talking about Fain, and he expected Fain to have a pretty good game against you guys. What was the major problem? They're really quick on the inside there.
Good first step. We didn't do a great job of scouting for defense. We knew he was going to drive it left, and he did. We put him in harm's way. I mean, I think we need to do a better job on some of those deals. He's one of those guys who's been waiting his turn. He played with some experienced guys last year, so now it's his turn to shine. And he's, you know, we talked about that in the scouting report that now it's his team. So, you know, he's more aggressive. He knows he's going to get more shots, and he's very aggressive. And we need to guard better. Our bigs need to guard better on the perimeter.
Were you surprised your guys were able to get so deep so often that your guards just able to drive so easily?
Well, I think when we get a little, we talked that we need to do a better job of screening. We need to do a better job of using screens. I mean, you know, we led the nation in points in the paint last year, so we've got a chance to get some downhill driving guys. And we still think we can kick more for threes, and we need to do that more. We had some good shots taking the wins, and we had some good looks, but we can even shoot more threes.
Brandon, we know Zach's not going to say much about himself, but he played a heck of a game for you guys. How important was Zach for you guys today?
Very important. You know, I went over to the side and I told him, like, you know, you got to start being aggressive early, and took that as a positive note. He just went out and was aggressive, and you know, all our guards, all our bigs, everyone was aggressive and looking to score and looking to find an open teammate. So we got a lot of easy shots. Once we started, you know, going into offense and kicking the ball, and so it was everybody, you know, that contributed to it.
Brandon, after your last game last year, losing in the tournament to FSU, how nice was it to finally get back out here on the court and pull out a win in your first game back?
Felt great, you know, this atmosphere, you know, one of the best in the conference. You know, we got really good support here, so it was just fun to get back out there with my teammates and you know, play as a team and you know, just have fun.
And Zach, if you'd kind of return the favor on Brandon there, Brandon really kind of, you know, I won't say totally took over at the end, but he played a major role at the end in closing this thing out, didn't he?
Well, definitely. Brandon played like Brandon played. He made plays all across the board. You can see seven assists, 8 rebounds. He touched the game in a lot of different ways. And so he definitely put the team on his back in different ways, and scoring it in also helped.
Zach, they came in here and said that you guys are probably one of the best backcourts they'll face all season long. Is that something that you guys think about yourselves, that you're one of the top backcourts in the entire country?
We try to be the best team that we could be. We try to be the best players we could be and just make everybody better. That's a compliment to us, but at the end of the day, we still got to get better as a team and continue to just get better.
How'd you feel, Ricky? I mean, you know, I figured you could go maybe 9 minutes today, but how'd you feel out there? You looked good when you were out there.
I felt really good out there. You know, it's you know, unfortunately, you know, I was fouled too much, but it felt good to be out there finally. You know, it's been a good long
Girl Scouts are rooting for each other to foul.
Never fouled out in junior high school or anything?
Never. This is the first time I've ever fouled out.
Every time, Joe, it seemed like you were gonna be able to put them away a little bit, they'd make a run back, but, you know, kudos to your guys, when Illinois State would make a run to come back, then another surge.
You know, Evans made some big shots. We helped off a time or two where we shouldn't have, and they made us pay. But, you know, I thought Trey's play on the sideline was, you know, sort of stemmed a little bit of a run. We get the steal, we trapped the ball screen, that helped us a little bit, and, we had different guys step up at different times. Obviously, the two guys to our right, and you know, Ricky, you know, obviously impacted the game early, and De Niro had a little bit of a streak, and then Christian Carlisle on that end of the shot clock, the offensive rebound was a big play for us, and making free throws. I mean, I think, you know, we got to the free throw line 37 times, which is good. That's a good stat for us, and so was the rebounding differential.
Yeah, I think you're talking about the sequence where, CT makes a three, and then out of the timeout, Trey gets the steal, and then Zach gets 2 free throws off that. That was a big turning point, you're right, yeah.
On De Niro, he had that streak where he hit 3 threes, I think in about 4 minutes there. Is that a role you expect him to take on as the season goes on?
Definitely. We're hoping to stretch the defense, you know, being able to make threes, but also, you know, when you stretch the defense, it opens up driving lines and even the post for our guys, and hopefully that'll do that. And I thought he gave us a good lift and made some shots and stretched the defense, and the one right in front of our bench was a big shot in transition. I thought he got his feet set, you know, he has a chance of winning, he's gonna really help us.
I also saw you shove him out there, I think, for defensive purposes.
Well, we played small at the end. We thought we could switch all 5 positions, and he was out there. We had five guards out there, so it was just so we could switch at the end.
You guys have a quick turnaround now for Sienna, just, what do you have to do in the next couple days to be ready for that game on Monday?
We'll get some rest tonight. We're gonna practice early tomorrow morning, talk to our guys about getting hydrated and resting, and then we'll practice here tomorrow morning, start preparing. You know, it's a quick turnaround on Monday night, so I know they played Charleston last night, lost 68-60, so we'll have a game plan, you know, tomorrow morning when we meet with our guys and practice, and then head on up there.